All right, welcome back to the lunch table. Food for thought. I'm Nico Blitz. You already know where to hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to my next guest. We were just talking about her epic freestyle to Cardi B's Money that put her on the map 2 years ago, but it seriously just feels like yesterday.
Literally.
Kierra Luv, what's poppin'?
Was good.
How's life, dude? Because you're what? You were 16 when that freestyle happened, and you're 18 now.
Yeah, it's just like this grown shit ghetto.
What do you mean by this grown shit ghetto?
Like literally, it's like everybody like when you're younger, you're like, oh, like I can't wait to be grown, like, and it's just like, nah, I don't want to be grown no more. Like,
dude,
literally.
Tell me about it. Are you paying rent? Are you doing all that on your own right now?
Like, I mean, kinda, cause I bought my mom a house and stuff.
Wow.
But like, I still like have to figure things out for me and things, cause I don't want to live with my mom forever, obviously.
I feel you.
So.
But dude, you're doing amazing things. You could buy your mom a house at like 16, 17, 18 years old. I remember when I was like that age, damn, I feel like a dinosaur now.
Yeah.
I remember back in my day when I was like 17, 18, like I wasn't even worried about like any of that because it just wasn't within my reach.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool that, once you get your rise to fame, that's like one of the first things that you ended up doing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you end up like spending money like on yourself, or was it strictly just for like your family and whatnot?
Of course, like because I love sneakers, I love clothes and things like that. So like, of course I got my clothes and things like that. But also I'm not trying to like, bathe in like mad clothes and sneakers.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right. Because obviously you have to take care of your family first. Because like I said, like literally we would like starve ourselves to sleep. Like it got to that point.
Damn.
So it's just like, bruh, like let me just put them in a house and like nobody has to ever starve themselves to sleep again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And is the house over in like Pennsylvania or?
Yeah, still over there.
That's what's up. Keeping it close to home. I like where your mind is at because I think what tends to happen is that when either you're a rapper or a singer and you get like that fame super quickly, a lot of them tend to just blow the bag hella quick.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we all like, I still would say I blew a bag, but it's like, I know when to say stop,
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Well, because once you get that first little taste of like what like real money is, it's like, okay, let me do a little bit something for me.
For sure, yeah.
Well, what was the first pair of J's that you bought with your new money?
Listen, the first thing I bought, like just like when I first got my check, I went to Flight Club. First off, don't go to Flight Club. Please do not go to Flight Club if you want to get sneakers.
Yeah.
They charge too much. So I seen Off-Whites. The ones, Jordan ones, and I love Jordan ones. The all like literally all white Off-Whites. So I'm just like, damn, like they so beautiful, whatever. I take them to the front, not even knowing what the price, and it's just like $3,000, and I'm just like,
oof. Was that the most you spent on shoes?
I think so. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So they was just like $3,000, and now you just like, what like. Did you say?
Do you regret it?
Honestly, I know in that moment it's like, well, damn, I'm not trying to have anybody think I'm broke because I'm not broke no more. So then here, just swipe the card.
Let me flex really quick.
Yeah, just like here you go. It's funny because low key, I still catch myself doing that. Like if I'm in, because you know how they say if you have to look at the price, just don't buy it.
Yeah.
But like low key, I still so used to looking at the price.
As you should.
So,
and I think it's good that you've learned how to control your spending habits because the last thing you want is to like make all this money and then next day you're just like dead ass broke.
Yo, facts.
You feel me?
Facts. I definitely want to like, what I'm gonna start doing is investing too, just like because I'm 18 now. So
damn, is this what the 18-year-olds are thinking of now?
Bro, come on, we gotta get generational wealth. What is you talking about?
I like that. Okay, what is Kierra Luv wanting to invest in later on?
Definitely, I want to do real estate though. So yeah, real estate, but I definitely want to have my own clothing brand.
Okay.
So that's most likely coming soon, and I want to get into stocks. Like I still don't understand it all like that. Come on, gotta pay me.
Who is this girl, man?
Pay me in equity. Come on.
You smart. They must have taught you that in the school system or something. They didn't teach me any of that shit.
They don't teach that in the school system. Come on.
Who put you on? Who put you on?
I read books like Think and Grow Rich and Laws of Success and all that stuff. So that's like, it's just like, and I watch mad interviews, and we watching like older people like. Shout out to the baby. Like he's like, yo, like I invest in real estate, like in his songs and stuff. So it's like. yo, we can't be playing around no more.
Mm-hmm. You know, I really like where your mind is at. And I think the key factor to all of this is the fact that you've been reading books and you watch a whole lot of interviews. So you acquire your knowledge at a, a very young age.
Right.
And so it kind of translates well because when I listen to your freestyles and when I listen to you rap, I'm like, she's not rapping like any other, like, like teenager doing it right now. Like, you actually have bars and you actually have something to say when you rap. Like, if we really break down your Cardi B freestyle, I was listening to it again today and I'm like, this song is really deep.
Yeah.
It's really deep and it goes back into like, like your livelihood back home and whatnot. So I want to ask, like, what was it like for you growing up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania?
It was like, my mom had me at a young age, so it's like she's still young, trying to like do things like find love and things like that. And of course, like obviously, like I said, her love life wasn't all that great. So it kind of like me seeing that, it like hurt, and it was just like a toxic household, really, because it was a bunch of us, like my aunts, my uncles, my grandma, everybody just all living in like probably a 3-bedroom house.
How many people do you think collectively?
It was like 9-10 of us.
Damn.
Let's be real. Like,
that's crazy.
People in the attic, not supposed to be in the attic. We damn near downstairs, sleeping on the couch on the floor. Like,
yeah. So where was like your spot to sleep at? Was it the couch? Was it the attic?
First, well, damn, my spot move around. Like, like when I was a baby, I was in my mom's room with her.
Yeah.
So then, my uncle like passed away or whatever, so we took his room. Then from there, it was just like I went up to the attic when my aunt moved out. So it was just anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere I felt comfortable.
Yeah. So it probably wasn't one of those situations where you could have like the homies over or whatever. It was really just like...
Nah, I could, but like it was just like kind of weird because it's like, yo, it's like 10 of us deep in here. Like.
Yeah. Where do you even find the time to like write raps when you're a kid?
Honestly, when I first started, I would take a pen and paper and be all over school just like writing. Just like literally practicing every day. Like I'd write something every single day. And it was like, it wasn't even all that good at first, of course.
Yeah.
But then I started, like studying it, watching videos and things like that. So.
Who are you studying the most? Rapper-wise.
Rapper-wise? I want to say Lil Wayne. It's just like, let's be for real.
Just fucking punchlines after punchline.
But see, I didn't never like, I would watch interviews and like see how they break it down and things like, and people that, because there's people on the internet too that like study Drake and stuff, and then they break things down. So I watch stuff like that. So.
So you're really like particular about flows and whatnot. It was kind of like how I think I remember watching this Genius where they would like break down like the bars per song, right?
But it's not even like that though. It's like this dude was breaking down and was like how Drake does hashtag raps. Like, he'd be like, something, Nino. Like, he wouldn't just say, like, swimming in the money, Nemo, like, some shit like that. Like,
oh, got you.
He wouldn't use, like or as. He just, like, hashtag it, like, Nemo. Like.
Oh, you mean the super duper flow? Like, Big Sean actually created that, though, right?
I mean.
But it is what it is, I
mean, okay.
Music just keeps on, like, moving around and whatnot.
Wasn't Drake before Big Sean, though?
Yeah, but Big Sean made that flow. Oh, it's the super duper flow.
That's a lunch table debate, right?
It is actually a debate. Let's figure it out. But it's cool that because I think even though Big Sean created that flow, I think like Lil Wayne, Drake, and also Nicki really made that flow apparent for everybody.
But it's not, what I'm saying is like not just about the flow, just like how they use it. Like you said, hashtag rapping. Like without using like or as, but you're still comparing something. Got you.
So you found yourself doing a lot of like hashtag rapping.
Yeah,
at some
like
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. And so when you ended up doing the Cardi B freestyle, was that something that you had like previously written, or was it something that just like came off the dome?
Nah, I previously written it because obviously you could tell it's hella deep. I'm not just gonna like I was hella angry, so it's not just like yo, I'm gonna just say something and. Like, no, I wanted you to know I was hurt, and I wanted you to know, like, yo, like, I'm fed up. Like,
yeah.
A lot of my stuff, too, though, like, that with deep meaning, I, like, pre-write because I don't want it just to be, like, retarded, just, like, it's not nothing. It's, like, it really means something to me.
I get you.
And you got to go patience, go back, rewrite, and stuff like that, so.
Yeah, because I think the great debate amongst rappers right now is like, oh, well, I just go in the booth and I just like say what I
It's
feel.
like get back in the booth and say it again.
Yeah, but also like craft it because like some of the greatest rappers like write their shit down. Eminem writes some shit down. J. Cole writes. I'm sure Cardi has written her shit down in some capacity. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because like it's the best way, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, to articulate your thoughts and not sound like the next person.
It's like writing a whole, cause like that's why I say I write a lot, like even like stories and stuff before music. So it's like writing the final draft. You have to get a rough draft. You have to put the like graphic organizer and stuff down. So you have to really file it out.
Oh, you must have been like an A+ student with your essays and whatnot, huh?
Only in English.
Going back to the freestyle, you did say something about like it was difficult for you to sleep, and you were also having like panic attacks like during that time. Like what was going on during your life at that
really
time?
The panic attacks was like I was like tried out love, but it just been a mess. Panic attacks, my anxiety a mess. So it's just like me, like, because at a young age, like I'm just like in a whole love life,
Yeah,
with like a person or whatever. And it just like you never felt that hurt before because you've never been in love. You like, and I know a lot of people like you young, you don't know what it is. Nah, we know what it is.
Yeah.
And you never experienced it before, and nobody ever told you like, yo, like it's okay to hurt and things like that. So it's just like, damn. And mind you, I'm in a toxic home where I see females getting treated poorly all the time. So it's like, damn, I don't want to end up like that.
Yeah.
But it's like, but I love this person, and I don't want to let you go. But like, I don't want to end up like that. And it's just like nerve wracking. So one time I was literally just eating my food, and like a situation had broke out, and I was just like crying and just like having a whole panic attack, like just shaking and crying, like. Damn, like.
And so how do you, you being like 18 years old, because there's multiple ways to go about this, right? Like I remember when I was like 16, 17 years old and I was going through the same shit.
Yeah.
Like I would be on like ecstasy pills and whatnot. And that was kind of like my way to, not necessarily think about it, but then
Just
when I look back, try to escape. And I was just like, I look back at those situations, I'm just like, I shouldn't have done that.
Right.
So then how do you, Kierra Luv, like, how did you go about, like, kind of nurturing yourself and getting yourself out of that situation?
Honestly, I isolate myself. Like, I always, like, even still to this day when I'm home, like, I just lock myself in my room. Like, it's nothing like, yo, I don't mess with y'all or nothing like that. It's just, like, your energy's out there, and I'm real big on energy. So if your energy's not right, it affects me, and it hurts, and it's just, like, so I take time to myself, and even if I have to cry alone and things like that, I do that. But it's just like I really stay away from everything, and I put my headphones on all the time. I feel like that was really my escape. Like if I want to be honest, because even to this day, I still walk around with headphones 24/7. Like we could be in a car, and you would think like, yo, like you want to have a conversation, but it's like no, like I just want to be in my own world in my headphones. Like that's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think it's a really good way to go about things, too, because music in that sense is kind of healing you from everything that's going on in life.
Yeah, and, like, I'm, like, a whole, like, visionary, honestly. So, when I listen to the music, I'm just creating different scenarios, and I'm a whole different world, honestly.
Yeah. Is that situation from, like, the panic attacks that you were mentioning on the Cardi B freestyle, the same situation that you were talking about on Automatic? Because on Automatic, you were talking about, like, you were going through like suicide and like depressive states.
Yeah. That was it was different because like, well, kind of in a way, because like I said, I was in a whole like love relationship, never felt hurt before, and there was one time where I didn't even want to go to school. Hold on, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
This people just calling me.
She's a busy woman.
Nah, it was my mom. Sorry, I hung up on my mom.
What's up, mom?
Like, but basically, yeah, never felt hurt before, and it was a time when like, my ex made me feel like, yo, like I don't want to be here at all because I was so dependent on that person, and my home life wasn't great. So it was like, damn, you're my happiness, and it's not working out, and it's just like I don't want to be here no more. But I never like try to hurt myself or anything. It was just like genuinely not wanting to be here, like.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy that you use music as your healer as opposed to like, everything else, because, when it comes to like, it's horrible when we see like the Juice WRLD situation that had happened a couple months ago. And, just like a PSA, I would hope that a lot of people from like your generation realize that there's so many other things that you can do outside of just like the Xanax and the drugs and whatnot,
course,
to kind of,
yeah.
you know, just to take yourself
Right.
outside of that situation.
Honestly, the way I look at it is like I say with the love stuff, it's like already a drug. Like without like putting anything in your system, like having somebody there that you depend on and you escaping your reality and things like that, that's a drug. It's like, because then when you with them for a minute and you try to let go, you have withdrawals. Like you want to text them again, you want to do this again, and you're reminiscing, and it's just hella hard to like let go. So it's just like, I don't see myself like getting into that, because it's like, damn, this already hurts. Like,
Yeah. And, you know, after the freestyle, you kind of just got super busy after that.
Yeah,
You're just like, well, I just got to keep running with the rest of my career now.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, my perspective changed when that happened, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, when I was doing it was like, damn, I got to get my family out of this and things like that. But now it's like, damn, now I got to show them, like, yo, you're not alone. Like, we all go through this. Like, honestly, you got to motivate other people to keep going.
You kind of remind me of, like the way you rap and like the content that you talk about is kind of like Eminem to me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean Eminem has like he's like the rap god.
I think Eminem says some things you wouldn't say. Like,
yeah, exactly. But it's like up that, like the way you rap is like up the alley of just like you say things that are like so dark, which makes me believe like, wow, like you're really brave for wanting to talk about these things, because we avoid talking about these things in real life, you know?
Yeah.
And so, you know, keep doing what you do,
Thank
honestly. So, you know, after the freestyle had happened, right, I'm sure you just got blown up by everybody. When did you get the news that Cardi B had like reposted your freestyle?
It was so funny, because literally, low-key, somebody was like, somebody had reached out on Twitter. His name's Tabius. Shout out to Tabius. And I think he was on Love and Hip Hop with Cardi.
Okay.
So he knew her and was like, yo, like, send this to me. I'm going to send it to Cardi or whatever. So now, me knowing this is getting sent to Cardi B, I'm just like, all right, just wait for it. Just wait for it. And I'm in school, and we're taking a test, and they're like, I get a text, and somebody's just like, I think they said Cardi B just posted you. So I go to Cardi B's thing, and I'm just like, I want to scream, because, like, bro, like, I know it's over. Like, I always daydream about, like, blowing up and leaving school, and I'm just like, this my time. I'm out.
Yeah.
So finally, the test ends, and I run outside. I'm like, Cardi B posted me. I'm out of here. I'm never coming back.
I ain't messing with y'all no more.
I swear to God, I never came back. You can ask
For
me.
real?
I never came back. I never came back after that day. It was hella dope though, cause like my English teacher, which is also my homeroom teacher, she's like, bro, I rock with her so much. I ran to her room, and she's just like, we just screaming together, and it's just like, oh my God, it was just crazy.
Even the homeroom teacher was like, yeah, you get out of here.
She's she's from Highbridge, the Bronx.
Okay.
So like I think she said she was like by like the same neighborhood as A Boogie and all them. So like she's in tune with, like, you wouldn't think a teacher like listens to stuff like that, but like she knows. So that was like hella dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So then after that, like, you know, after you get the news, like, what do? Do you just go home, start screaming some more, or like, how does everything else transpire after that?
Honestly, yeah, kind of. It was just like me. I was like, because it was going to so many outlets, so it's just like, all right, we gotta let it breathe. So I didn't post nothing for like probably 7 days, and after that, I was just like, honestly, it was just crazy, because then I started getting calls like, yo, labels want to meet you and stuff like that. So we just like drove to New York and just was at labels, to be honest.
So then what made you want to sign with 10K Projects?
10K. Well, first I went to like all these other labels, and it was just like it was just like older people, and like I don't know. I just didn't see as much vision, because 10K, they're like younger. Like,
yeah.
Like Elliot, he's like in his 20s. So, and I'm actually signed to 10K / Electric Field. So Electric Field, Austin Rosen, I believe, he's young too. So it's just like, damn, y'all young, I'm young, and their roster's young. Like Trippy's mad young, and you see what they did with Trippy and things like that. So it's just like, all right, yeah, I trust you. Just
That's
more of
up.
the young vision.
Yeah. And I guess having like that young energy, it's kind of like, hey, we all kind of know what we're doing, so we're all gonna figure it out together, as opposed to
because it's just a whole new generation. It's like I feel like with a lot of older people, they don't understand the new vision.
Yeah,
and they can't understand it as much as we do. So
well, you know, the older people are trying to get into, like, you see advertisers trying to get into TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all that, but then it's like it's really like the 12, 13, 14-year-olds, like they got this shit on lock.
Honestly, TikTok's addicting.
Yeah,
I be on there.
That's your shit.
Yes, I be on.
Wait, do you have a TikTok?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta find your TikTok. Hold on.
It's hilarious. I promise you. I just posted something right now on my way here. Like.
Oh wait, hold on. Where's my TikTok app?
You have TikTok?
I just have the app. But then, you know, I low key just be like creeping, like, oh, is there a song on here that's like popping right now?
Bro, there's so many songs.
Kierra Luv. All right, let's see what Kierra just posted on TikTok.
You got RXCAN.
Got you.
The first one.
All right, 322.2K followers. I see you. Me not trying to give up a toxic relationship. She used R. Kelly, Trapped in the Closet.
Now you gotta watch it again. You missed the favorite part.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ, dude.
You gotta
oh my
see
god! And here, just catch my phone and watch the rest of that. That's crazy.
It's hilarious.
So I assume you find yourself just doing like a whole bunch of TikTok videos when you're bored, huh?
Yo, yes, all the time.
Yeah.
It's just cause like I love making people laugh and entertain too. Like music's like something, but it's also more elements to me, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Like it sounds like music is just the vehicle to everything else that you want to do in life. Yeah. So what else do you want to do in life, Kierra?
I definitely want to get into acting. I want to be an entrepreneur, like have my own business. I want to have my own like incorporation and things like that, and you know, enterprise. And I definitely want to, like I said, clothing brands. It's just so much.
Yeah.
It's like, watch, I'm gonna hit all these ones. Every single one.
I can't wait to see you shine.
Thank you.
So you know you got the record "Can't Stand It," which just dropped a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez on that joint.
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
I actually met up with Tory in his session and literally just played him like my music, and then he like "Can't Stand It" a lot, so I was just like, all right, let's do an open verse.
Okay. So "Can't Stand It" was just like a song that you kind of had like tucked in the chamber for a bit.
Yeah, like I was just gonna release it with no feature, and then he was hella hype, so I was just like, all right, let's just do it.
Oh, that's what's up. So you know, like within the past 2 years, you've just been slowly dropping singles here and there and whatnot, and now I'm assuming a lot of your music doesn't really have people on. Do you have music where you have like other features on and whatnot? Mm-hmm. Who do you have?
I don't want to say, but I'm gonna say though, like, cause they're upcoming as well. I don't want just like big artists. Like, it's mad younger people. Like, we all gonna take over, you know?
Okay.
So, like, basically, my mixtape is coming out very soon. Like, literally, probably like next month.
What's the name?
Take It or Leave It. So you gonna
all right.
Or you gonna leave it.
I like it. Yeah.
And it's like gonna have like at least 12 tracks on it. So, I think I have like 4 features at least, and they're all like maybe 3. I don't know. Yeah, 4. Yeah.
So what can we expect from Take It or Leave It? Are we gonna expect like storytelling? Are we gonna expect bars? Like,
it's a mixture of both. Like, this is me just like, cause I'm still trying to find my sound. So it's me showing you like, yo, I could sing, I could rap, I could hold a melody, I could hold a note. It's mad things. It's not just like one theme, one category. So it's really just showing my potential and just to create hella buzz.
There we go.
Before the album.
And then what, album like later 2020 or 2021?
Most likely it's going to be this year, though, because I'm working on this right now. So.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see you shine, Kierra.
Thank you.
One last thing, or before we get into a couple round of like quick questions, how did you come up with, where'd the love come from for Kierra Luv?
Okay. So Kierra's my middle name. So I just grabbed that. Love, at first it was Love. But then I was like, nah, because this is when Diddy started saying like, yo, I'm going by Love now. And I'm just like, bro, like, bro.
You fucking it up for all of us, bro.
Now I gotta change my name. So I'm just like, LUV works better because it's just like, I feel like we gotta spread more love, just more love. That's it. That's what I'm about, just giving more love.
I can't reiterate this enough, but I love where your mindset is at.
Thank you.
So, Kierra, we're going to go through a round of super quick questions, and you just ask everything to the best of your ability.
All right.
So, we're obviously at the lunch table. So, what's your favorite lunch?
My favorite lunch, I would say baked macaroni cheese and what's them things? Pierogies. Those are good.
What's a pierogi? I'm uncultured.
Pierogi. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, it has like...
You are so from Pennsylvania.
Yo, it has like...
What's a pierogi?
It's like potato inside and stuff.
It's like a ravioli with potato.
Ravioli with potato.
Big ass ravioli.
All right. Next time I'm in the city, you got to take me or something.
Yo. We go to the corner store, you get some pierogies.
Oh, that's what it's about? Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, shout out to the pierogies in Pennsylvania, man. Who's one artist that you'd love to collaborate with in the future, like your dream collaboration?
Billie Eilish. She's amazing.
I like that.
Yeah, I feel like you never heard a Billie Eilish song where somebody raps. So, Billie?
Yeah, because y'all are also in like proximity with age, huh?
Yeah, she's 18 too.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Speak that into existence.
Yeah, I ran into her when I was going to South by Southwest, and I was just like, yo, it would be so cool if a famous person just came out of like the same flight I'm about to go in, and Billie Eilish walks out, and I'm just like, yo, she's like small like me. Like, holy hell.
Like, is this real? Like, I could have sworn you were taller when you won the Grammy and
But
shit.
it was so crazy because she had told my cousin, and I guess my cousin told her, like, yo, my cousin's Kierra or whatever. She was like, come over. But by the time I was going over, like, mad people already, like, noticed that's Billie Eilish. So I'm just like, damn.
Oh, I mean, it sounds like Billie Eilish must have, like, planned the flight then.
Yeah. Like,
just low-key.
The universe.
Yeah, the universe did, for sure. What about a producer?
Producer, I want to say Mustard. Mustard's hella cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kierra Luv on the West Coast beat?
Yeah,
I
want to do a Hitmaker too. Hitmaker's going crazy.
Oh yeah, man. What he did with SOB RBE last year was crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's still like you could go on. It's a list for Hitmaker. Like my man really got hits.
Mm-hmm. And last question, what's one random music fact about you that people may not know?
Okay. One random music fact is I love Spanish music. So maybe I might jump into some Spanish.
Ooh. International?
Let's get it.
Let's get it going. There we go. And one last question. Did you ever meet Cardi B?
No, I haven't. I have not met her yet.
Damn.
I feel like when I meet her, though, I'm going to cry. Like, I say this all the time. I'm going to cry. Like, she don't understand, like, just her showing support of me showing her love.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally, like you see right now, it changed my life.
Yeah.
But, like, on a different level, like, yo, you literally allowed me to move my mom out of a toxic situation. So, it's hella deep.
Well, shout out to Cardi B. Most importantly, shout out to Kierra Luv for doing her thing.
Thank you.
I think you have a really bright future ahead of you, Kierra.
Thank you.
This is The Lunch Table, Food for Thought. I'm Nico Blitz, Kierra Luv, and we are out, everybody. Yay!